And we are live. Hi, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are watching today. Well, thank you very much for joining us. This is our live business sharing real stories, real impact. And today it's just two of us, but this is going to be a weekly series. And hopefully, we'll have more business owners joining us for the next week. So today I have Felicia from Malaysia, and my name is Debbie. I am an online business coach, and I am originally from Japan, currently living in Salmon, British Columbia, Canada. And I've been a business owner for almost 6 years. What about you, Felicia? Introduce.
I'm just, yeah, I'm just 1 year into the business. Hi, everyone. Good morning to you. I think Debbie's side is afternoon, so good afternoon, whoever you are watching us from. My name is Felicia. Um, as like Debbie introduced, I'm from Malaysia as well. So I have, I'm a mother, I'm a wife, and I have 3 children. There are 2 of them are young adults now, and I have another. So it's turning. My youngest son is turning 20, and I have 3 brothers, 3 sisters in the family. I'm the youngest, so 7 of us all together.
Wow, it's a big family.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have two adult children as well, but they live about 5 hours away from here. They live in Vancouver. I live in the countryside. Yeah. Okay, so today's topic, we are going to be talking about how did we find out about this business and what made us take the leap. So, how did you find this business, Fercia? Oh, by the way,
Yeah.
sorry, by the way, guys, this is my very first time talking to Felicia.
Yeah.
I know nothing about her, so this is, I'm curious about this too.
Okay. I actually came to know this business one fine early morning.
Mhm,
It was October, somewhere October 2023.
mhm,
I was following up the world news. I was on the YouTube channel, and then this ad popped up on my handphone,
uh-huh,
and it caught my attention, uh, which she was sharing about how she moved and the job. And so from the sharing, I can resonate. And also, I feel curious and interested to
mhm,
find out further about it. Even though there's a kind of fear inside of me, because in the online space, uh, we heard a lot of news about it, so I have to be careful.
mhm,
And even before that, I was actually not a person who really touched my handphone too much as well. So I'm not a person who really use the platform like Facebook. I have an account
mhm,
which I purposely created that also because I explore to learn and just to add myself into our church close group.
mhm,
So when I saw the ad, and just there's a conscience inside of me, a heart that wanting to know more. I
uh-huh,
curious and I wanting to know more. And
mhm,
somehow um, I have the guts to just sign in myself, and I register myself. So I
mhm,
watched the webinar, thinking through about it, and over and over a bit about it. And somehow I just click on join. So
yeah,
that's how then I I went down with it. What I can learn through this journey.
mhm.
Yeah.
So you followed your gut feeling when you saw the ads on YouTube.
Yeah.
Were you looking for something? Like, were you looking for side hustle or something that you want to do on the online?
It did came across my mind because when formerly I was a banker, but I started off from my first initial temporary job was teaching,
Mm-hmm.
and I sort of thought myself that I actually have a passion to teach, but I didn't go further on that. It was just a temporarily waiting for my cert to come out.
Mm-hmm.
So and then later on, uh, I found job vacancies, and so I went to work in a bank.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and fast forward, it's been 30 over years. Then in year 2022, that was around another 6 more months before my youngest son going to sit his big exam. We call it in Malaysia is the big basic exam.
Mm-hmm.
He is actually since young he has trouble in in academic.
Uh,
So but because I was working, and from the earnings I send him to tutorial and all this, but I find that it doesn't really help him.
mm-hmm.
It's but the days is just goes by, and I just keep observing, see how he will progress.
Mm-hmm.
But it just doesn't, just until that very moment, in year 2022, I just somehow got a kind of a strong push for me
Mm-hmm.
to be, I mean, overcome my fear or my worry. And I just say, I'm going to go ahead. I put up my resignation,
Mm-hmm.
and I told myself I'm going to take this leap of faith and just go with it. I'm going to help him. I homeschool him just 6 months before he sit his exam, and I wasn't thinking very long that what would happen if he didn't made it. It didn't come across my mind at all.
Mm-hmm.
But uh, I feel so encouraged when the day that when we fetch him to go get his result, and he say, "You guess what? How many subject I failed?" And then we were guessing. So I told myself, don't be too high expect. And then I just say, probably one. And then he told us, and no, none of my subject failed. And
Wow.
he got it through. And so I was so glad about it. But just right after that, it struck my mind to think that, oh, how come when I put up my resignation, I didn't even think of failure at all. What if he didn't made it? But I just really took that opportunity
Mm-hmm.
because I really uh, don't really spend so much time with my two other elders. I did
Mm-hmm.
spend time with them, but juggling a full-time job, we have very limitation of time. And being a wife, and I do all the housework myself,
Mm-hmm.
and so that's what happened. So I resigned from my 30 over years built career. Uh, it's not that the job is not good. It has sustained and given us a very sustainable income,
Mm-hmm.
a very fixed sustainable income. But we climb ladder. So from that many years, I learned. Um, but I just come across this crossroad that where I have to choose. So I didn't want to miss the chance. Somehow inside of me was there's a voice that where I'm speaking to myself. Since everyone can't help him, I'm the mother. I think I can do it. So that's
Mm-hmm.
how I came out from my job.
Wow, that's a
Then
bold action.
yeah, then well when I didn't know what I'm going to do later on actually. After
Mm-hmm.
he passed his exam and he went to college, I just know that I have to stand by where the college fees that will be coming in. So that is where sometimes probably I will go into Google, look out for something in the online. I think I come to think about it that probably because of that, because before that it didn't strike my mind that it seems like the ad found me. But when I was thinking through, when I was into this business, is everything talk about algorithm. So I come to think that yes, it might be I have maybe one or twice I've been to Google, do some search. That's how the ad came to me. So that's about it.
That's amazing. That's a perfect example of attraction marketing that we do. Yeah. And then it's a law of attraction as well. And there are so many mothers out there feeling guilty about not spending enough time with children. But you made that, one big bold decision that, how many people can just say, oh, I'm going to quit my job and then help
Yeah.
my kid? Oh my gosh. But at the end of your life, I don't think you're going to regret, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the big voice that keep on it's quite disturbing. I keep thinking about it, and then all this while when I was working in the bank, uh, it was challenging for me.
Mhm.
But then somehow being it's like you've been torn between here and there, especially when we have young kids.
Mhm.
Our heart, every day when I go to work, I recall the time that when I go to work, my husband fetched me to work most of the time. I'm so grateful about that.
Mhm.
Some of my my colleagues or friends, they were jealous about it. They say, "Wow, uh, my husband was actually very faithfully to fetch me to work, and he's a full time minister actually,
Mhm.
and so I stay on to my job as long as I could, even
Mhm.
though with the many struggles and challenges that I have, just couldn't get out of my mind. But this year, as a starting new year, I tell
Mhm.
myself, let the past be as the past. I don't want this to keep uh, repeating, and it's like bring me into a kind of sad emotion.
Mhm.
When I start thinking back during my life working, there are challenging moments, but of course, there's a fun moment when we are with our colleagues. We talk, we make fun.
Mhm.
I don't deny that at all, but it's only the long hours that we need to be stationed there. That is really, and then the full attention, because when we are in a bank, we
Mhm.
sign a lot of documents, and we also make a lot of decisions.
Mhm.
Um, so that is about me.
Mm. Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, well, when I found this online business, I was a realtor. So, for realtor selling people's biggest asset, houses and condos, reputation was very, very important. So back then, I didn't want to touch anything online because it looked so, dangerous, right?
Yeah,
if
so
people
public.
find, yeah, people find out if I am doing online business, maybe I thought, oh, people think I am one of those, bad guys. So I was so scared and I didn't want to touch it. So I'm quite sure, like you have seen one of those ads, probably in front of me, many ads passed by, but I didn't click until one just popped out. It was written actually by one of my Facebook friends. So I knew her already. So that was the only reason that I clicked. However, I have to tell you my story a little bit. I was struggling back then. I was a realtor making a lot of money. However, I was too busy. I have two kids, but I didn't have time to spend with them. And then I was helping my husband's restaurant all the time too. And working as a realtor and then working at the restaurant, it's day, night, weekday, weekends, always working. But I just didn't see the future. But I didn't know what to do. I couldn't think of getting another job because I was already busy. So all I could do was asking God, is there any other way to live a life better? And then I was keep asking. Then that ad just popped. And from there, I said, oh, this got to be the answer. She says this is a great opportunity. She was also a self-employed, but she was able to travel to Japan for 3 months and grow in the business at the same time. And she can work from anywhere. It doesn't take a lot of time to grow the business. So I said, okay, it's just ticked off, so many boxes. So I said, okay, let me try. And then here I am 6 years ago, still doing the online business. Yeah, so that's how I found this business. And as I am an online business coach, so I talk to a lot of people who are just thinking about starting a business. And many people tell me they look so many ads, but only one stands out. Isn't that funny? It's like you said, the you are called by the ad. It's like we were chosen. Yeah, I find it quite interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Um, well, what are any challenges that you face when you initially start the business?
My challenge was my fear of my English. I still have it. English is my second language. So when I do go live, but talking like this, I always had a fear. Do they understand my English? Are they laughing at my accent? I have this voice telling me inside of my head. But I overcame because I took some of the mindset classes from this online business community. And as I more talk, I become more comfortable. Like, public speaking is always challenging for me. Even now, my English is not perfect, but I I show up all the time because there might be somebody whose English is a second language like me, and thinking, oh, can I do this business because my English is not good? I tell you, if I can do it, you can do it. Yeah, came to this point, I can give them courage to start.
True. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is a global business that we have everybody can join from anywhere in the world. And if you think you are very limited, like skill wise, you don't know anything about computer or you don't know anything about marketing, that's okay. I was like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too. You know, dealing with tech. But we learn along the way. One thing I really like about the business was the training side.
Mm-hmm.
The mastermind that we attend, the training tools. Uh, it really, it's really very interesting. And I was so encouraged whenever each time I heard from someone else testimonial. People who work very hard to support their family, and when they found the business and how they from 3 jobs they can let go one by one, and some even quit their job. So that is something very very amazing.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it is very powerful. And this online business is changing a lot of people's lives for better. So if you are interested in or wanting to change your life, just check it out. Like Felicia was inspired by other business owners' real voices. Well, you can check it out. Join us on our webinar, which we have on Tuesday and Thursday in my time, and Wednesday and Friday in Malaysia, right? What time?
Right now, I think it's mostly the drop in by some coaches, and the MM for our side is every Thursday.
Mhm.
But their live is over there. It will be Wednesday, I think.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
So you can join our webinar and you can learn more about this online business. And then also you have opportunity to listen to those people who have started the online business. And you can hear their stories, how their life's been changing. So yeah, you can sign up with Felicia. I'm quite sure you are on her page, so you can just go to her learn more and then sign up from there, or you can sign up with me at my website. Well,
Yeah, just reach out.
yeah. Well, thank you
Just
very
reach out. Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Well, we've got hi ladies. Good morning. Watching live from where? Kota.
KK, Kota Kinabalu.
Yeah. Is it in
Yeah.
Malaysia?
Yes.
Well, thank you very much for watching. Okay, so that's all for today. And well, I will be back next week. And Felicia probably will be back on other platform somewhere. So we'll see you some other time. Thank you very much for joining us. And bye for now.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Felicia, bye.
Thank you for having me.